Hi and welcome. My name is RJ Burwal. So here I'm gonna show you some of the configurations on how you can migrate your file from the uh, GitHub from here to Cloud9. Okay. So before I have some experience in terms of Nitrous, I do a coding and then I register as a free user. But the problem I have is I have allowed for a couples of an hours instead of the C9. C9 stands for the Cloud9, which is IDE, which is Integrated Development Environment, that allow you to have the free account, unlimited free account. Okay. So here I'm gonna show you on how we can migrate this file from GitHub, which is the repository, to Cloud9 so you can edit and do the codings. Okay, so here I'm gonna copy paste my HTTPS from GitHub account, and then here in the Cloud9 I'm gonna create a new workspace in here. So I'm gonna click the plus button, okay, to create new one. So I'm gonna put the workspace name, which is Ruby on project. So you can type any name you want in here. Okay, so I'm gonna choose the public and then custom. Okay, so for now we leave it as a custom, and then we will do the Ruby on Rails. Okay, so now I'm gonna create workspace. Okay, now it's loading. Okay, so here in the Cloud9, again, Cloud9 is a Ubuntu, if not mistaken. This is a part of the Linux. Okay, so here we have the our folder, which is Ruby on projects that we created. But now I'm gonna click the settings and then click the show home and favorites. And now this is the root. And then in this root, I'm gonna create a folder that we can include the um, my folder from the GitHub, which is the alpha blog. Okay, so that is the name of my applications using Ruby on Rails. Okay, so here I'm gonna right click, and then in the right click I click the new folder and then type Ruby on projects 2016. Okay, then click enter, and then here in the terminal I'm gonna go to this root, and then this root and this folder Ruby on project 2016, and then this on this folder I'm gonna include my alpha blog or the files from the GitHub. Okay, so let's get in. So I'm gonna click cd dot dot, which is change directory, then enter. Sorry, so the dot dot. Okay, then ls, and then you will see here using the list, which is the Ruby on project 2016. That is the folders that we're looking for. So we need to go to the Ruby on projects, Ruby cd Ruby on projects 2016. Okay, then I hit enter. Okay, so in Ruby on projects I'm gonna uh, clone these files. Okay, so I'm gonna type git, which is the git is the repository, and then clone, and then the https in here. Okay, so I'm gonna copy paste this one, command C, and then in here in terminal I'm gonna command B, which is paste, and then click enter. Okay, now it's starting cloning, and then it's done. Then you will notice here I have my okay, so here I'm gonna already have the alpha blog. Okay, but now you will notice that we cannot run the Ruby on Rails. Okay, for example, I'm gonna run this using the Rails, the server. Sorry, we need to go inside in the alpha blog first. Okay, I'm gonna clear this one, and then cd alpha blog. Okay, then hit enter. now we are here in the inside of Alpha Blog, and then I'm gonna check if we can run the applications using the Rails command. Rails server -b, then $, then IP, capital IP, then -p, and then $, then port. Okay, so if it's not working, we can install the bundle installed in here. Okay, so I'm gonna install the bundle install, which is the gems bundle install, and then click enter. Okay, so now it's patching the gem, and then once it installed, we can check the routes, and then after that we will do the migration of the file, so we can test if it is working using Cloud9. Okay, let's wait for a second. Now installing the SQLite and so on. Okay, it's done. It's already installed the RDoc data, and then so on. Okay, and then now we can check the routes, but now first I'm gonna clear this terminal. Okay, now I'm gonna check the routes, rake routes, to see if it is working. Okay, so here's my data on my link, okay, on this applications. Now I'm gonna do the migration, which is rake, type rake, and then dv, then colon, and then migrate. Okay, then hit enter. And now it's already done, so we will check if it is working. So I'm gonna type Rails, then server, then -b, then $, and then -p, and then $, and the capital port. Okay, then click enter. Okay, now it's working, so we can check the link if it's working using the Cloud9 in here. Okay, so I'm gonna click this link, and then in here in the new tab you will see my applications. Okay, so now we are here in the applications, so it meaning it is working. Okay, so this is my alpha blog, which is I created using Ruby on Rails. And then if you will click this one, articles, if it's working, yes, it's working. And then new articles, for example, yeah, it's working. Okay, so that's it for this migrations, and thank you for watching. I hope you can do it in your side, and see you there on the other videos that I will created. Okay.